All right, what's up, my crypto legends? How's everyone doing today? Let's obviously analyze the situation for Bitcoin here, because we actually, came all the way down to that $16,700 range. And if you watch yesterday's live stream, we came down, and I'm going to show you these two exchanges because we actually dipped below the low that we created a couple of days ago and had a massive wick back up. Anyway, we'll go through that scenario now in just 1 second. And first of all, I want to go and say hello to the community, all right? And then we'll jump in to the Bitcoin price. Of course, we'll be talking about what we talked about yesterday when we were trading at this range for these lows to be tested. Of course, I use the Bitcoin US dollar perpetual for Bybit for my analysis. Now, the price action just about, a couple of hours ago, we actually retested the lows on the Bitcoin US dollar perpetual on the Bybit exchange. But if we jump to the Bybit USDT perpetual, we didn't even test the lows. And some other exchanges like Coinbase and some major other ones, they actually didn't test the lows. It was only on the Bybit US dollar perpetual. I was analyzing the situation. I was taking a look at the USDT perpetual, of course, because this is where I am trading. I am using US dollar tether for my trading most of the times. And I was looking at the analysis, and we're going to talk about this in just 1 second, guys. But overall, I would have taken more profits. I didn't take much profits from that short position of yesterday. It was just too quick with this volatility. Managed to lock a little bit of profits, then just got stopped out at break even, and then jumped into a long position because, this is a bullish wick, okay? This is bullish, when you have this movement to the downside, hitting these support levels and having a movement to the upside. Also, the S&P stock market having that leg up. I entered a long hedge position against my short because I do see a big bounce on the S&P 500 at this 3,900 points as well. We talked about this yesterday. I'm going to show you why this is a strong level of support. So if I'm shorting here, I'm going to long here because we're at support. So I will get into a nice hedge position, and I'll let one of the two trades, be a winning trade, right? Protecting position. If we now come back up here to this range, I think it will finally move down. But overall, I'm playing that hedging trading game, right? Anyway, let's jump to the comment section right away. Say hello to the community, and we'll focus on right now, guys, on Bitcoin, because, yesterday I was bearish. But where was I bearish to, guys? If anybody watched yesterday's live stream, okay, and focused on what we were talking about on Bitcoin, I'm bearish all the way till we test this low. Once we test this low, I want to see, how we test it to become bullish or can still continue to be bearish, right? You guys, I'm bullish and bearish depending on what kind of price action we do. We have this wick over here. Yeah, I'm switching bullish, because this is a failed breakout from this low. And of course, we are still in a local uptrend. We've got massive support below 16,700. If our next attempt after yesterday's large consolidation is not breaking down, you know the deal. I'm bullish. This is the same as here. Bang. We test the highs. We don't break it. I'm bearish. Same scenario here. We test the lows. We don't break it. I'm bullish. Same scenario here. And we'll go through that in just 1 second, guys. I am in a long position. I did take some profits at this level. Of course, I am holding some of this position because I do see the price moving further up. It was a very small movement, but I think it's intelligent to take profits at this level at 16,950. Why? This is a level that we talked about yesterday that we are going to talk about today. This is a very small move. Why did you take profits here? This does look pretty bullish. Yeah, I know. This is why I'm having a little bit of that position open. I do see these highs potentially being tested if we do have enough power and a little bit of more volume coming up here. But it's a level to take profits. And I'm going to go through that, guys. We talked about this yesterday. Basically, it's the 618 fib level from this high to the low, okay? We're not hitting it just yet here on the BTC US dollar pair. almost hitting it. Well, actually, if we do take a look at this low, yeah, sorry, we need to take a look at the low on this chart, which is this one. We're hitting the 618 right now. So hitting the 618, we are also hitting the point of control, guys. Remember, from this volume traded range, we had a nice volume traded range here, and the point of control is exactly right there at the 16,950. So it does make sense to take profits at this level. This is a major big zone that could get rejected and come back down. So it is definitely worth having some of that position open. There is another possibility here, guys, in coming down with low volume, which we're going to explain today on the live stream. And it might give us a good, nice risk to reward trade. So let me just go through the comment section, guys. But we will be talking about some trading scenarios here, no doubt in my mind, okay? Of course we will. Of course we will. So let me just go quickly through the comment section and say hello to the community. Right, I can see Pac-Man here joining the live stream. Thank you very much, my man, for joining. Got my moderator here, giving power. Anton says, I was desperately waiting for you, man. There is some pumpy action, says Anton. Yes, absolutely. Some pumpy action because of this failed breakout. This is a swing failure on the US dollar perpetual on the Bybit exchange. But some other exchanges haven't actually tested the lows. So, I focus my analysis on the BTC US dollar pair on Bybit. So I'm just going to stick with that. And I know there is a massive, massive support at this range. So anyway, Andy, I am long at 16,766. You're the man. Swing failure, supply zone, whale manipulation to grab the liquidity from low. If you see 1 minute chart, you will understand. I am expecting 17,100 to claim in coming hours. Aditya, hey, very good. Yeah, I think this liquidity, there's a bunch of liquidity above these highs, of course. It's very much possible, very, very much possible. Good on you. Yeah, absolutely. They're very, very similar scenarios here. So Aditya, congratulations. We have a very similar analysis. But overall yesterday, right, no matter what, there was two scenarios. Let me just play that clip from yesterday's live stream, guys. We always like to take a look at yesterday's live stream. No matter if I was right or if I was wrong, we take a look at those scenarios and understand and analyze, what went wrong and what went right. So this was yesterday's live stream, guys. I did, likely scenario, we either hit this level and come down, or maybe come back up and then come down. So there was those two scenarios that we were talking about. This is why I was in a short position. I was in a short position here at the 16,850 range, okay, already, because of, that potential move down. That move down happened, right? So this was a massive resistance zone, right? So on yesterday's live stream, we either hit this level, come down and test the lows, or we go slightly above and then come back down and test the lows. Was in that short, was planning to add to that short position because I knew there was a high probability, guys, that this low was going to be tested before we even come close to these highs at $17,100, right? And, there you have yesterday's video proof, right? Where we're talking about the highest probability scenario where we could make some gains. So that is what happened. And yeah, lows have been tested on the Bybit US dollar perpetual exchange. It hasn't on other exchanges. But this wick already, it looks pretty intense. Now, what I do see here, we're going to talk about the potential scenarios that I see right now, right? What's happening now? Yesterday, I was bearish only to that level, guys. Only to retest the low. We got a massive daily level at 16,670. Whoever pays attention to, where I am bearish till, you will understand, because some people might think, hey, this guy was bearish yesterday, now he's bullish. What is he smoking? I'm only bearish to this level, okay? We're very, very clear on that yesterday and waiting to see how we're going to react at this low. We react like this, yeah, I'm going to switch bullish. This does look like a bullish wick where we can have some more momentum to the upside. And of course, it does make sense when we zoom out here on the 1 hourly time frame, you know, we are still in a very local a strong local uptrend. Hang on one second. Okay, strong local uptrend here, creating those higher lows, as you can see, hitting 50%, in between 50% and 618 fib level, right? We hit that from this one, this low to this high, 50%, 618, bang, massive bounce. Not only we do have the 50% and 618 famous Fibonacci retracement from this low to the high right over here, right? 50% and 618, just wicking down. We have more confluence here at this range. We got higher low, support, trend line, getting a reaction. These random lines on the chart are getting a reaction, okay? They are getting a reaction. For those people that say, you know, these are just random lines on the chart, you know, this is just a bunch of drawing on the chart that doesn't have any significance. Of course it does. Of course it does. The price is getting a reaction at that level. You can see it. So not only that, we have the daily level from the 17th of November till the 20th of November. I mean, this daily level is not going anywhere. I'm going to leave this daily level on, you know, till we actually go much lower or much higher. It's there. It's getting supported. We're just touching it here and getting that bounce. Not only that, of course, we have the point of control, which is slightly lower. Okay, it's at the 16,550. You know, that major big support. I did see, you know, potential volatility here and getting a leg up. It was a very, very possible scenario. So we're going to talk about what could happen now, because if we go to the lower time frames, guys, you know, this is not a huge amount of volume. There's a huge amount of volume on this wick, no doubt. You know, there is massive amount of volume on this wick right over here. So, yeah, but this movement to the upside doesn't have that much volume. We are breaking some resistance. What resistance, Andy? This one right over here, which is another daily level. This daily level is from, let me just go to the 30-minute chart, zoom out a little bit. Daily level from the 15th and 16th of November has been proven to be, I mean, this was the main reason why I shorted this yesterday, to claim these lows. This has been proven to be a massive support level and a massive resistance. We are currently above it. Is this enough? Is this enough to be bullish with this very low volume that we are having right now? You know, this is the thing that I do not know. You know, the volume is not huge. I would love to see a massive volume spike here above this support level. If I have this kind of volume, very low volume, by the way, hitting the point of control from the volume traded the last, you know, 7-8 days, right there. We're at that level right now. We are in a small little local downtrend for the last few days also. We are hitting the 618 fib level from this downtrend. Hey, there is a possibility that we could get heavily rejected here. This move to the downside, if it does happen, is going to be a level where, you know, it's going to be a movement that I'll be paying very close attention. You know, my position is protected. I've already taken profits from this leg up because I know there's big resistance, right? I know it. I would like to the price of Bitcoin to go to 17,100, no doubt. I know there's a bunch of liquidity up there, and you know, we could have that movement up. Looking at this local uptrend, big support. But on the other hand, you know, we need to analyze the bearish scenario. We need to analyze the resistance zones that we do have above us. I cannot just wish that we want to go up there, guys. We cannot wish, you know, price is going to go up. You know, this does look bullish. Hey, it can look bullish. It can look bearish. You know, then at the end of the day, the price is going to do whatever it wants to do. We need to have that, you know, massive trading scenario, you know, to get in and get out, protect position, take profits. You know, this is a small position. I took profits from yesterday's trade, of course. I would have taken more. It was a little bit of a fast move. got into this trade after this wick, taken profits already because we're hitting resistance, guys. This could turn around from this level, right? And finally come down and break down. And you might think to yourself, oh my goodness, you know, I entered a long position at this range thinking that we were going to go higher and finally got stopped out at a loss. No, no, no. I will not get stopped out at a loss from this trade. Position protected, taking some profits. If I get stopped out at break even, guys, I will analyze very carefully on the lower time frames how the price is going to come back down and react at this range. Hitting the 618 from this move up wick with massive volume. Taking a look at the fixed volume profile from yesterday and today. What has happened inside of this zone? Well, I'm going to be taking a look at the value area low, the point of control. Remember, we do have the higher low support trend line. If it comes down and consolidates at this range and fails to move lower, this can be also another epic re-entry on a position. Stop loss will be much better for that potential leg up to get that liquidity grab, right? So, yeah, I mean, I'm in a good position right now at this moment. We're probably not going to come down. I'm just saying, if we come down, I will be ready to get stopped out at break even, not losing any of that position, and analyzing that situation on how we are moving down to this range to potentially re-enter that trade. Of course, I mean, this is probably not going to happen. We did have a major large consolidation yesterday, so maybe this is enough. We had the swing failure pattern, bang, we're probably not even going to retrace. We might retrace only to the 16,850, sorry. We're above massive support already, okay? Massive resistance that will be turning into support. Also, it's a value area high from this range. It's the daily level. It's the value area low from this other range, right? If we take a look, right? Take a look at this. We had yesterday's price action. Value area high is exactly at 16,860. Value area low from this trading range is exactly at this level. So look at me. I mean, look at this. Reaction, point of control. The price is getting a reaction at this level of 16,950. Well, I mean, value area low from the last, from the 30th of November till the 7th of November. Bang, bang, bang. Come down, consolidate here for an entire day, which is the value area low and value area high. Well, the ones that we are getting bounced from, of course. We're above that level. Yeah, we might even just consolidate to this level and move up. Very possible. But when you have a test, guys, I mean, this is a swing failure pattern on the Bybit USDT perpetual chart. US dollar, sorry, not USDT. I mean, there's a swing failure on that chart, not on the other ones. But this test to the downside with this massive wick up is undoubtedly bullish. Undoubtedly bullish. So if you manage, I wasn't quick enough to get into a trade here, okay? Just managed to take some profits here and then switched bullish suddenly from my short position to a long position. And yeah, what can I say? I mean, it does look very likely that these highs potentially are going to be claimed. It will definitely be a take profit too from this long position. And one of the main reasons why is because also it is the value area high zone, and we got a nice daily level that hasn't been tapped yet. We haven't touched this daily level. It's $17,090 approximately. So that move up, undoubtedly we're going to get a reaction there, and we could have a massive correction from it. We could analyze the situation once we hit that level. If with this level gets a consolidation, it might be a good shorting opportunity. But yeah, definitely a take profit zone. Resistance are take profit zones if you are longing support. So, but overall, you can get the idea on this trading scenario, right? If you test the lows and you manage to get into a trade somewhere inside the range of 16,700 and 16,750, right? Somewhere around this range. So you can have a relatively nice stop loss below this wick. That potential trade scenario right over here, ladies and gentlemen, is, you got a pretty nice trade scenario here, depending on where you're entering, right? But round about this range, obviously the risk to reward is larger than what you are risking, right? You're risking this, you're getting this and this, right? And maybe a little bit more. So, just so you can get that idea. It's very, very likely that we are going to go up there, guys. Just a little note there. I mean, S&P 500 is looking bullish. Is looking a little bit bullish in the short term. Reason why? I said yesterday, hey guys, I'm maybe going to get into a long hedge position here at this level with a little bit of lower margin. Okay, I got 10 contracts on this short and 5 contracts on this long. I'm still leaning more bearish, but overall, the reason why I longed here on Prime XBT on this at this level, guys, and I'm going to go through the comment section right away. Okay, I'm just giving you the explanation of what I see on the chart and how I am trading it. No matter what, I'm not losing capital here. I'm getting into hedge positions. I'm protecting. I'm taking profits. I'm working the way. I'm being patient. And I explained this yesterday, guys. This is a very strong level at 3,900 points on the S&P 500. We have been getting supported on the S&P 500 at this level in the past and got resistance. Also, if we take a look at VPVR, the 3,900 points has actually been, it is actually the point of control from the volume traded the last 2 years. This bounce from this level looks imminent. We talked about this yesterday. And yeah, obviously we are getting that kind of bounce. Is this bounce going to have enough force to come and claim the highs at 4,100 points? That is the question. Well, I am going to risk a little bit of the capital there to hedge my short just in case we actually come up and test the highs. If we break down the point of control in the next coming days, I mean today, what day is it today? Today's Thursday, tomorrow Friday. It probably won't be in between today and tomorrow. But if it is by next week, I'll be happy to close my long position in a loss if I don't protect it if we get the move up. Because the short position is much larger. It's double what I am risking from this long, right? It's a small little hedge against that short position. It is time now to jump into the comment section. But Aditya, yeah, good on you, man. You actually nailing it here with these little text that you're putting in the comment section. You're definitely knowing or starting to know what it's all about. So yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Very, very similar analysis and trading strategy that is definitely working for you, my man. I mean, you have definitely been watching the channel here for the last few months. But yeah, I got here in the comment section Aditya saying, Andy, I am in a long position at 16,760. This is, round about this level. You were very much aware of this swing failure pattern of this wick to the downside with massive volume getting that recovery. Swing failure, supply zone, whale manipulation to grab the liquidity from the low. Yeah, absolutely. If you see on the 1 minute time frame, you will understand. Yes, I am expecting 17,100 to claim in the coming hours. Me also. So good on you. But like I said, you potentially haven't taken profits from this move up. I have. We are at a very strong resistance level. I have also protected position. I'm not sure if you have or not. There can be the same trading scenario, guys. Just a quick little thing, because I have traded, many years ago with people at the same time in the Telegram group, looking for trading scenarios with similar strategies, and we were all entering a same trade. For example, this one right over here, right? Or let's just go with yesterday's trade. let's just go with yesterday's trade scenario, right? Where I said, I'm shorting here at this level, okay? I will be protecting position as soon as we claim these lows, claim the lows, and taking profits at the lows. You know, but this was a fast move. I did take profits, but it was very, very fast. Many other people that probably took this short position probably got stopped out here. You know, the reason saying is a lot of people are going to get into the same trade, but not all of the people are going to make the same gains. Some of them are going to get stopped out. Some of them are going to get stopped out at break even. Some of them are going to take 20% of profits at the low. Some of them are actually going to take 100% profits, not at the low, even at this low wick. So it's the same trading scenario, but not everybody is going to execute the same way. And this is where you come in. This is where you come in, guys. I mean, I can show you some of my analysis, some of my educational content, my opinion, my trade scenarios, how I'm playing the market. And then you are the executor. You do your own thing, right? Because I'm only giving you my opinion. I'm not giving signals. I'm just giving a hand here on my opinion. Anyway, let's go through. Enough talk. But yeah, I think all of this is quite educational as well, guys. So smash that like button if you like also this talk that I'm giving, okay? Just to kind of give that educational, a little bit of non-financial advice, right? So smash the like button, guys. Give us a little bit of support. It's getting a little bit boring. Not many people watching the streams. But what can I say? There were these two bearish scenarios on this move down with volume. Look at it. It's there. I mean, yesterday's video got almost 500 likes. I mean, it was pretty good. Pretty good on the likes yesterday. Anyway, let's, Andy is 17K the top. Very good question. Yeah, for this, I mean, I am looking for this level to potentially be claimed. It's very likely going to have a move up. Yeah. Of course, we have, let's zoom in here on the chart 1 second. Because the volume is not great, guys. This is not a real big, massive breakout. We can see lower highs right there. It's a breakout of a trend line, but yeah, it's not a big breakout, right? We're hitting a massive resistance zone. We have high probability in getting massively rejected here as well. There's no trade here for me. I know yesterday, and pay attention here because what I want to say is very important. Yesterday I was saying that this is a shorting range as well. Point of control from this level, right? Exactly at the 16,950. Just tapping that level at this moment. 618 from this drop. Shorting level. I was planning to add to my short position. Of course, I think the answer for a lot of them is pretty clear. Why I'm not shorting right now. Yeah, obviously it's because of this wick. I was aiming for this low to be hit at some point. Claiming this high of 16,950 or not. We either come down and claim it, or we come slightly up and come down. This was the highest probability scenario to happen. The first option happened. This is why I entered a small short position. I was planning to add up more if I was going to have that leg up. It happened. Lows are claimed. Because these lows have been claimed and we're creating a swing failure here on the Bybit chart, obviously I'm not going to take a short here because this is a failed breakout and we've had a massive bullish wick here, guys, right? It's pretty obvious, no? Maybe for some yes, maybe for some no, but that is the explanation. If we have already claimed the lows, I'm not gonna take a short at this resistance zone. We could come down. We're at resistance, but you want to long at this range if you can catch this massive wick to the upside and take profits here and maybe protect position just in case you consolidate and have that leg up for that high probability move to the upside as well. Anyway, hopefully this does make a lot of sense, guys. If it doesn't make sense, a lot of people are just going to leave and unsubscribe. But anyway, I try to be transparent here with my positions, showing you the trade scenarios, defending capital, taking profits as well on the move up, because we are hitting resistance, guys. And yeah, hopefully you guys are going to get the ones that survive, and I think that watch the channel and actually, you know, join the private Discord that's going to be created, that is in creation. They are definitely going to succeed if they do hold on, okay? No doubt in my mind. The ones that won't succeed, the ones that are going to, you know, unsubscribe, the ones that are not going to, you know, watch the channel anymore, the ones that get bored. I know sometimes live streams are just a little bit too boring, guys, because there's a lot of talk and comment section and altcoins, but it's part of being you know, good and friendly with the community. So yeah, that's just the, you know, part of the game. Rilaki, hello. Alif, Zain, how are you doing? Dippin, AG, how are you? Jennifer, Jonathan, Blazed, afternoon pumpy. Yes, we have had some pumpy action after a failed move to the downside. This is very much what I was expecting yesterday, guys. This is what I was waiting for. This is what we were talking about yesterday. It happened with two scenarios, okay? Both bearish, one slightly bullish. It happened, guys. It's happening. You know, most of the things we talk about in this channel, yeah, it happens, guys. It happens. So smash up that like button. My goodness. What are you waiting for? Don't be surprised if this 17,100 level is claimed in the next coming hours because of this failed breakout. We're in massive support and we are in a local uptrend. Don't be surprised, because here we are expecting that. And what is expected on this channel is respected. All right, guys, I'm going to calm down a little bit and let's go through the comment section. What happened? Yeah, we had a failed breakdown and we're moving up. Nothing important. No major news today. Hello everyone. Static, Yaron, Riri, Berend, Adif. Hi Andy, I just got the membership with TradingView Pro. Could you please give this right setup for the apps, please? For the app, please. I am using it on my mobile. Which setup? I mean, the only ones that I've been asked for is basically the volume profile, right? How do I get these, you know, small little lines on the volume profile? Well, it's basically you want to put the row size in 200, right? You want a lot of rows right there. It usually comes out 30 or 40, right? Big rows right there on TradingView default, right? Yeah, something like this. I just basically changed the row size. There's not much that I've changed. Maybe some fib levels. Yeah. Oof, I mean, there's no trade scenario for me right now here. No trade scenario, guys. It's going to be confusing because for the bears, for the macro, you know, bears, this is, you know, a lot of people are going to be shorting here at this level. No doubt. A lot of people will be entering some short positions here at point of control and obviously following this downtrend. Some of the peoples are longing aggressively and I think they are going to push the price up. You know, one of the main reasons is, you know, yeah. I mean, locally in the immediate short time frames, we are in a downtrend. We're kind of a little bit breaking a little bit of structure here, but if we zoom out, we are in a you know, pretty nice uptrend. Okay, looking at the 1 hourly, right? Of course, you zooming out, we are in much bearish structure. We're still very much in a very small, you know, relief rally. You know, this relief rally could still continue up, no doubt, right? We do have big relief rallies and big massive moves to the downside. Remember, in just a matter of a few days, we went from 21,000 all the way down to almost $15,000, right? That's a $6,000 move. When we have these moves, of course, consolidations and a big dead cat bounce is highly probable, right? So a little bit higher is very, very possible on this relief pump, but it is looking bearish on the higher time frames. But we focus on day trades. We focus on small swing trades, day trade scalps, scratching a little bit of that money from the market. So good morning, Andy. All in long, baby. Let's go. All in long. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Looking quite bullish. If we do manage to get above this point of control, it's going to be looking good. If we start having some nice volume and moving up, yeah, these highs, yeah, definitely are going to be claimed. Well, definitely. Nothing is definite here, but highly probable, right? I didn't take profits to Andy. It was difficult. It was a difficult move down. I managed to get a little bit of profits, but nothing too significant. Got stopped out at break even the rest of the trade on this massive wick to the upside. I did see that getting stopped out with this move up. Jumped into that long, stopped out at break even from the short. Trying to ride this trade because we could have a nice move up. We need to be fast in our decisions, guys, looking at the lower time frames. I mean, this is where, most of the gains can be made, right? Some swing traders, even day traders will be bored with this kind of price action. But when we zoom in, we are ready with some certain levels and some certain scenarios here. And pulling the trigger fast, quick, protecting our capital. Sorry I'm late. What did I miss? I smashed the like button. You probably didn't miss much. We in that short you were talking about yesterday, Andy. Yeah, well, that short was definitely protected. If you watched that live stream yesterday, you can pay attention on, I was going to protect positions as soon as we claimed this low level, okay, to the downside. Have that move down and taking profits at the low. So, yeah, I just managed quickly to take some profits and got stopped out at break even from the rest of the position. I'm shorting 17k. Yeah, okay. This is maybe going to be a good shorting level, guys. I want to see how the price reacts at $17,090. This is going to be our next major zone, guys. This is going to be my next major zone to analyze because we got a daily level. We got the value area high from this trading range. If the volume is low, coming up to that level, right? We got low volume coming up to that level. It's also going to be good. We might see some exhaustion at that range. We got value area high, like I said, from this trading zone, right? Let me just quickly go through that now in just 1 second, like this. Value area high is exactly at that range. And we do have, let's take a look at fib levels. Oh, the 618 is also going to be at those highs. 618 Fibonacci, 61865 from the highs of the 5th of December and the lows just created here today. Of course, depending on what exchange, you have a little bit of movement there because we've only tested the lows on the Bybit exchange on the US dollar perpetual, but you can actually see it right there. 61865 is at the daily, a nice wick volatility to that range. Once you see that kind of price action, I will be saying on a live stream, hey guys, I'm in a short position. I'm going to go short. First of all, I want to see the reaction, right? I want to see a consolidation. But we'll talk about that if we do hit that level. I took 5% on my short, 5% profits. Yeah, I just took a slightly a bit more than that, but not much more. It was a fast move. It was very difficult. Hopefully this long position is going to give more profits. I did lock 50% profits from this long position that I am right now. hopefully I'm going to take rest of the 50% from that long at these highs. If it gets stopped out at break even, hey, I won't be losing on my trade. You know, I've taken profits and I won on that trade no matter what. If we do get that leg down and consolidate at this range, guys, hitting the 618 50% level, not managing to have a move down with high volume, hitting that value area low range from this trading range from yesterday, you know, there's a possibility of another bounce. And I can give you, you know, something very similar to what happened here, right? If you take a look at this and you take a look at this, I mean, it's not similar, but I mean, it's not the same, but it's similar. You know, if we do move down to the 618 and we consolidate, or we get a reaction at this low volume, I traded this, guys, and whoever is an old subscriber knows that I traded this on the 28th of November, managing to get in at the 618 fib level from this low to the high right over here. Swing failure from the low, back down, get people a little bit scary thinking that we're going to break down. Bang, we enter here, stop loss here, move to the upside. You can check that video. It was on the 28th or 29th of November. Video is there. Not making this up. The video is on the YouTube channel. Right, let's take a look here. I've got my moderators here giving insane support. I got Seb, Pac-Man, Mark Dirch. There's a little bit of a party going on in the comment section with the moderators. Andy, do you use stop loss? Hey, all the time. Of course I do use stop loss. Come on, what kind of question is that? Patricio. Andy, do you use a stop loss? Obviously, Patricio is new to the channel. Make sure to subscribe. There's very exciting stuff always here on the chart, on the channel, looking at trading scenarios. Of course, I use stop loss. The other day we were discussing, you know, stop loss is insanely important, even though it's just a few dollars above your liquidation price, because that liquidation price is 100% of what you're risking. You put a stop loss a few dollars above your liquidation, you're going to save up 10, 20, even 40% of your trade. I explained this the other day, and I will explain it on, you know, on a section on the course, of course, because yeah, people, seems like a lot of people do not play stop losses. You know, if I'm risking 2% on my capital, you know, it doesn't matter. I've got my liquidation price here. Who cares? If it goes down there, you know, I might as well get liquidated. You are losing 100% of your position if you do not put a stop loss. If I put a stop loss slightly above my liquidation price, slightly above, and I'm using high leverage such as, I don't know, 80x leverage, this stop loss, I will only be losing 80 or even 60% of what I am risking. Always put a stop loss, even though it's a few dollars above your liquidation price. You will save up big time when you get stopped out, when you get liquidated. Right. Smash the like button and subscribe. Andy is the best, says Tito. Tito Gaines. Woohoo! Thank you very much, my man. Very much appreciated for that, for those kind words. What's going on here with Seb and Mark Dirch? Yeah, community's going crazy. Moderators going crazy. Hombre claro, bufo. Got some Spaniards in the comment section. Andy, on BTC, if the wick was red, would you have shorted? No. No matter, you know, the important thing about this wick, I mean, for example, and this is on the, you know, some other exchanges I've been checking, you know, we haven't even tested the lows. USDT perpetual, let's go to Coinbase, for example. Coinbase, lows haven't been hit either. as you can see. But yeah, looking at the Bybit chart, you know, the most important thing of a swing failure is closing the candle above the low. So you can actually close in the red right here. This is still bullish. This is still getting massive buying pressure on the wick to get that failed breakout. So if the candle would have been red, I still would have longed. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Any hope on GRT, Andy? Is it still have any gas left? GRT, this is the graph, right? GRT. Hey, GRT seems like a pretty cool project. If you are bullish in this project, you know, no doubt in my mind that maybe these are levels you want to start buying. Imagine buying GRT right over here, or right over here, or here, you know, when you are still aggressively falling, you know, you're down over 90% of your capital. But, you know, price action is, you know, not having aggressive moves to the downside now. It's going pretty sideways, right? When you have this kind of movement, you know, there's only one scenario. We're pretty much close to zero now. Can it go below zero? No. So can it go up and have a massive spike in the coming months? You know, a massive wave? You know, that is more highly probable than actually going to zero. I haven't followed the project on GRT, but I know it has to do with connecting data to the real world, okay? Blockchain data. So, I mean, I haven't done research on this one. I'm a fan of Chainlink, and yeah, GRT. It's still in a downtrend, but it's losing selling pressure. You know, it's at 6 cents at this moment, and yeah, this went all the way, all-time high, to $2.80. So yeah, from $2.80 to 6 cents. I mean, I'm not sure I have no idea about the tokenomics, the utility. So you know, I have to do some research. But definitely, you know, if you are bullish on this project with your research, you know, these are levels that you potentially want to get in for the next bull run in the coming years. That's what I could say on that. I got stopped out in the BTC scam wick. So you got stopped out from a long position. Andy and Natalie are brothers and sisters. I thought Natalie is in Sweden. Yeah, we're not brothers and sisters. We actually work together. Obviously, she does her own type of analysis. Okay, I do my own. You know, I create my own community. She creates her own community. But yeah, we're not brothers and sisters. Chainlink, please, says Amar. We can take a look at Chainlink. What's going on with Link? I mean, I want to focus on Bitcoin mainly, of course. But Yummy GRT. Pay attention on GRT, says OJVFK. Yeah, I mean, maybe, yes. I have no idea what's happening with GRT. You know, it is one of those cryptos that I almost did a little bit of research. You know, I got a lot of people talking about it. But I didn't finally do the research on this token. I'm actually going to take a look at it and see if the team is active. What is the roadmap? You know, what are their plans for 2023? And yeah, we'll take a look at it. See what's good on the graph. Huge market pump coming. Let's go, says Aleman. Christmas rally. Bye, bye, bye. Well, maybe. Huge potential, says OJ on the graph. Yeah, absolutely. Look at BTC, says Nitesh. I will. Do some research soon, says Ricky. Yeah, we'll do. I got Aditya here saying, Aditya Rach, saying, I'm watching your videos from more than 6-7 months. Not a single day I miss. If I miss live, I will watch replay. Love you, Andy, says Aditya. Hey, thank you very much, my man. Very kind words. I really like that you enjoy the live streams. Hope you like the video updates as well. Hope that, you know, these things that we talk on the channel makes common sense, of course, as well. ADATA, please, Andy. Yeah. Okay, we can take a look at that. Hey, there's not much to say here about Bitcoin. Obviously, yesterday was the shorting scenario at this range. You know, I couldn't be more clear yesterday on the stream, right? Where I was saying, hey, I'm looking for these lows to be claimed, you know, or get very close to them. And it might be quick, it might be slow, I do not know. But, you know, it's you know, that scenario here after the breakdown of $16,860 range from this daily level, right? Today, you might think to yourself, you know, short or long, you know, short or long. Well, I'm longing, but from much lower, guys. You know, you need to be fast on this move. We might be lucky, have a leg down in consolidation and come back up, right? Something very similar to what happened here. It's also very possible, if you are zooming in close to this price action, you might think to yourself, this is insanely bearish. This is just going to be another lower high and we're coming down. Right? But if we zoom out, guys, if we zoom out, you know the deal. If we zoom out, my goodness, we know. We've been talking about this support for several days. I can be bearish yesterday to this level of 16,700 below, right? Just hit that level. I can be bearish here till that level. This was very much talked about yesterday. Bearish to that level. We hit that level and have a wick up. Hey, I'm bullish. I'm bullish. We failed to break down. This is a failed breakdown. You know, the possibilities right now in claiming this high and maybe claiming this high is very, very possible. Higher lows. You know, that move up now is just gaining probability. First level, second level. Would I long right now? That is the question. Absolutely not. If I focus and take a look here at what is happening right now, I can see that we are hitting the point of control range from the volume traded the last 7 days. Right there. I can see that we're hitting the 618 from this high to the low. Right over here. Adding confluence. Just for curiosity, let's take a look at this high and this low. It's the 382. We're hitting 382 level from this high to this low. So, definitely not a long position at this level. We're hitting resistance. We're in a small little downtrend. Long positions is at this range. We could be lucky, get a leg down, consolidate here slightly at the 618 value area low from the range and get a move up. That would be a best high risk to reward trade, guys. Remember, you know, if you're longing at this level, where are you going to place your stop loss? Where's you going to place your stop loss? Here? Here? No, well, we should put it here. And, you know, that loss to what you can get rewarded from is just not worth it. So the lower you get into a long, the better. And of course, this could actually do this. This could actually move up and say, oh, I should have longed here, you know, the pump. But it's not a It's not a smart level to long. It's a resistance zone. Don't long, bro. Yes, bro, exactly. I've longed already. I've taken profits from this long, and I'm protected. I'm protected. My stop loss is at entry. So, yeah. Let's see what happens. We might get a leg down and maybe a better entry. Dot levels for long term. Hold, please. Yeah, then we can take a look at that if you want. Right, let's take a look. Yeah, there's some comments, guys, I cannot read out loud. Let's take a look at Chainlink. I got someone asking for Chainlink, and Chainlink is extremely boring. I just want to believe that this is just a massive consolidation. Chainlink will not successfully break down below $5.50. Can we get below it? I will actually buy quite a lot of Chainlink, and I will say it, if we dip below $5.50, guys. I think it's going to be a steal. I think it's not going to be a successful breakout. It's going to create kind of a double bottom, and then it's time to move up. So we're at a very, very boring range. I like to think to myself that this is highly probable an accumulation zone for Chainlink. You know, it's been trading in between 550 and 950 for over 6 months, right? When you form these consolidations after a brutal, aggressive bear market, you know, what is the highest probability here? To do this or to do this, you know, in the next coming months? You know, I think it's pretty obvious. You know, the best chart I could give you right now is ADA. Who's an ADA fan here in the comment section? Let me know. It's just like this, you know, brutal bear market, right? There was a lot of people still very, very, very bearish at these levels. And yeah, I mean, it took many, many, many months, you know, just over 2 years exactly. You know, when you have a brutal bear market like this, bang, 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 and you start consolidating and price action gets extremely boring, you know, you're probably going to go sideways here for many, many months. But obviously at this level, you know, the highest probability is not doing, you know, not having a massive drop. Of course, you'll be going -0 at these price levels. Highest probability is having a shoot up at some point. So, yeah, I mean, we can attempt to break slightly below, but this is just going to be a boring multi-month kind of price action, in my opinion, till we finally get those, you know, exciting moments, especially for Chainlink that has, you know, this massive fundamental linky the stinky. I don't like Charles Hodgkinson. Yeah, me neither. I don't like that dude. Yeah, stopped out from long now, looking for short entry. Yeah, like I said, we had a resistance level, but I'm not shorting here, especially after this move down. You know, even though this is resistance, I do see power here. We are in a bigger uptrend. You know, zoom out when in doubt. If you're only focusing on this price action, you're going to think to yourself, hey, this is a trend continuation correction. Especially not after this. When you zoom out, you're thinking, wow, you know, this is likely to happen. We're actually going to test above 17K and even hit 17,100 and potentially even go higher in the next coming hours. You know, there's high probability in that happening. So, yeah. Right, dot levels for the next coming, for the long term. Hold, please. Let's take a look at Polkadot. Polkadot, I guess, is one of those blockchain projects that will survive this brutal bear market. It will get into a large consolidation. This one was not in the last bear market. Of course, this is a cryptocurrency that got launched in 2020. Now, this is its first kind of bull cycle. This is very similar to a lot of cryptos such as ADA that were created before the massive bullish hype in 2017 and then entered a multi-monthly, couple of years consolidation. Polkadot consolidates like this. Yeah, this is going to be a 10x cryptocurrency for the next bull run, no doubt. What levels do you want for this? I mean, for the long term, hey, I'll definitely be looking for those highs to be taken in the next coming years. The largest consolidation that we do have in the next coming months, if we're still stable here at this $5 range, $4, $6, $7, $3, in this range, yeah, I'm going to buy a stack of Polkadot because it's one of those L1 blockchain projects that are going to, they will succeed. It will succeed. It's just very likely. Polkadot's not going to disappear from the face of the earth. No, it's still going to be here. It will enter a massive accumulation phase at these levels. And yeah, then we'll have the highs being claimed and maybe even broken. It's just we do not know exactly when. We do not know how the economy is going to react. We do not know if there's going to be a massive energy crisis, right? It's just anyway, what levels for the long term? Hey, all-time highs in the next coming years, 2, 3, 4 years, depending on how economy is going to do in stock markets and the world. We might be seeing a nuclear war in the coming years. Hopefully not. I'm not going to care less about crypto if we start getting bombs, dropped near my house. My portfolio contains 10 projects. Mine does contain about 11 projects. I am planning to add a few more projects, crypto projects, in the next coming months. And I'm still in doubt. I still do not know which ones. High risk to reward. I love Saito. Been buying Saito. Saito's having pretty nice leg to the upside. That 1 cent level on Saito was a nice buying level. I mean, look at Saito. When you go sideways like this after a brutal bear market, you only got excitement to be waiting for. There's only excitement after selling pressure's exhausted. You're getting these pumpy actions to the upside. You can double your money in just a few days. Sideways action is what we want for our accumulation. Forget the hype. The liquidity from 16,500 needs to be taken out before big pump. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. I think not though. I mean, we had that opportunity here on this wick down, on this move down. We've had the opportunity. I can tell you already with this price action, there is higher probability in hitting the $17,100 than the $16,500 after this price action. I can tell you already, there's higher probability in claiming this high than claiming this low. I'll be dodging bombs and buying crypto, says Ricky. Yeah, decentralization, is still going to be on. There'll still be proof of stake. We'll still be having some, miners validating the blockchain network for Bitcoin. I think we'll still be good. Andy, can you please take a look at Rune? Ren, please. Rune and Ren. Let's take a look at them. Why not? Okay. I mean, this is all about community. So let's take a look at Rune and Ren. Yes, yes, yes. Ren did get a pretty nice pump. But I mean, I was reading some articles on, Twitter and different other places. Ren had a massive pump here. And you wouldn't believe, what I read about this was absolutely, we had an 95% pump in just a matter of 3-4 days on Ren. It doubled in price. It's coming way back down now. And I read some stuff, this was exactly after, a couple of weeks after the FTX fiasco. And there was massive speculation on wrapped Bitcoin on the Ethereum network. Of course, Ren is a project where you can wrap other blockchain projects, okay, such as Bitcoin. And yeah, there was a massive hype suddenly out of Ren because, a lot of people were saying that there's, FTX, Alameda Research, were holding, I don't know how much wrapped Bitcoin. It was a silly amount. And that wrapped Bitcoin on the Ethereum network was going to absolutely collapse. And this I didn't believe this. Wrapped Bitcoin has been in the game now for a few years, and it kind of depegged a little bit, but not much from its actual price. But it's been working for years and years, and it's pretty solid. It hasn't really depegged from the actual Bitcoin price. So, but obviously, a lot of people moving into Ren, as Ren is also, wrapping, different blockchain projects. And there was just a big, massive speculation pump on Ren, but it just came straight back down. So what can we talk about, about Ren on major levels on the chart? Let's go to the weekly chart, zoom out a little bit here on Ren. And let's take a look at, I'm just trying to go through the comment section, guys, because I want to go through the comment as well. But let's focus on Ren here. Let's not get distracted. We're basically at bear market levels from the last cycle, 2018, 2019, 2020. We are at bear market levels. There's not much volume here on the VPVR. Not helping us much. Yeah, I think we're just going to largely consolidate. We're going to have a, large consolidation. There's not much to be talked on these altcoins, guys. Ren is a fascinating project. I think it will do well. But, we're probably just going to consolidate at these bear market levels from last cycle. I think it's a project that will actually succeed in the next cycle. Of course, it's just going to enter a boring price action. There's not much to be said on this. Slightly moving down, going sideways as well. I think we're just going to enter a nice multi-monthly consolidation with some relief rallies and some dumps below the lows that we have been created. That has been created. I mean, there's not much to analyze, on this. I've focused my trading analysis on Bitcoin, Ethereum also, but obviously on the stock market. So exactly. Somebody asking, what are my top 10 projects? You got the answer there from Mark Dutch. Link, Metis, Saito, Link, Metis, Saito, Link, Metis, Saito. Unibright as well. FSN, you might think, what is FSN? I mean, this is a solid blockchain project. It hasn't been a great performer, but it's holding the levels here of 25 cents very, very well. Fusion Protocol actually do still hold some of this crypto. Solid blockchain project. It's just not doing any marketing or nothing, not even in the last cycle. So yeah. Right, Andy, take a look at WBTC, Wrap Bitcoin BTC chart on Binance chart. There are some 80% arbitrage once each year. Let's just take a look at that just for entertainment. But yeah, Wrap Bitcoin on the Binance. Boof. Yeah, I mean, these are very, very interesting moves. Wrapped Bitcoin against Bitcoin here. Very nice events every year here. Rune, please, Andy, says Machu. Let's take a look. Machu Picchu. Let's take a look at Rune. Right away. Woo, we did do something here on Rune. Hey, Rune is holding the highs here from the bear market of 2020, right? Well, when we were having that bull run in 2020, we had a DeFi pump in the summer of 2020. Rune, of course, was part of that DeFi pump. And the highs here are holding very nicely. This weekly high on Rune is just holding very, very nicely, getting a nice massive bounce. Hey, these weekly levels are absolutely insane trading scenarios for some swing trades. Look at this weekly close and open. Several wicks here touched in November and December of 2020. We holding here the $1.10 major weekly zone from 2020, getting the consolidation and a big bounce. You know, there's some pretty nice swing trades right there. Looking at these weekly levels, Rune can be traded on Bybit, if I do remember. Yeah, I think Rune can be traded on Bybit. So yeah, let's just focus here on Rune analysis here in the short term. And I can already tell you that we're going to start facing some resistance right now at this level. At a pretty major move down here on Rune with high volume. We're still kind of aggressively moving down, breaking this low level from 2018. Sorry, from 18th of June, of 2022. Right, there was a massive support level that got broken. We are hitting that resistance at this moment and getting a reaction on Rune. We're getting that reaction on Rune. So we're consolidating, right? A reaction is a consolidation at a resistance or a support. So that is happening. We're still aggressively trading down. Hitting 50%. 618 hasn't been hit yet. So we could hit that level. If that level is hit and we continue that consolidation, this is likely going to be a movement that will come back down to test the low range on Rune with high probability. So it's just a pump that we've had from this major drop. And we could possibly come back down to the $1.10 range. Very, very possible. Yeah. Damn it, I was hoping for a Rune dump as to buy a bunch. Yeah, I mean, we have been pumping here for the last few days, but yeah, I wouldn't get too excited from this pump. I think a major consolidation is likely for the coming months. All right, there's not going to be. You could get a relief. You could get a disbelief kind of pump, and then come back down. Okay, I wouldn't get too excited of any kind of bullish pumps on Bitcoin or any crypto. Crypto Lifer, how are you doing? At the doctors, I love and respect you. Love your energy. We will link up. Absolutely, definitely. Let's do a collaboration. You know, check out the Telegram. Join the Telegram. You can always tag me there, Crypto Lifer, and we'll do a collaboration, no doubt. I did see some people in the comment section saying that we, you know, get this guy on the channel. Absolutely, why not? Hook me up in the Telegram group, and we can do a collaboration. Much love from Boston, says Maz. Maz always joining the live streams. Hello Andy, love you man, says Game Pro. How are you doing? Mark Dutch, thanks for the insane support. Crypto Lifer, let me know. I hope you're well. I know you said you're at the doctors. Hope you're healthy. I hope everyone is healthy watching the live stream. Definitely, yeah, leave me a message on the Telegram and we can do a collaboration. Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Why not? Shall we take a look at Dogecoin? Shall we focus on Bitcoin? That would be an epic collaboration, says Apocalypsis. Yeah, why not? Why not? Definitely bring them on the channel. It would be cool. May you check Ethereum, please? Let's take a look at Ethereum. Thank you, sick as a dog. Well, get well, brother. Get well. Let's take a look at Ethereum. We haven't checked out Ethereum today, and why not take a look at Ethereum? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Why not? Jacob Green says, Andy, you confused, mate. WBTC was getting footed, but Ren BTC had big investments from Alameda Research. Ren is the project that under pressure from Alameda. Jacob, yeah, maybe. I mean, this is why I didn't give an actual, a real article on this, because I was getting confused myself, right? I had, sometimes even these big news places are actually not giving real news out there, because I was getting a little bit mixed up with all this wrapped Bitcoin, and Ren BTC as well. There was a lot of misinformation out there, and I got misinformation myself. So, but yeah, that pump of almost 100% on Ren was massive, misinformation as well, right? It was a misinformation pump. This is why it's coming straight back down. So, yeah, I was very much confused. Thank you for confirming, Jacob Green. Yeah, I was confused with all of this wrapped Bitcoin and Ren BTC, because there was, this is the thing. Right now, we live in a misinformation world, right? We got so much information and misinformation out there that it's, this is why I trade what I know. This is why I trade on the chart. Because when we have news events coming out and, FUD out there, I'm definitely not going to trade the news, because I don't know what is going to happen. BTC pumped. Yes, sir, indeed. Stopped out on my bear scalp. 150 loss, but at least now I know 17,100 is coming. Hey, this is not a guarantee, okay? I mean, this is the thing. I got stopped out as well. Managed to take, some quick profits. Not much. It wasn't much of a trade, but jumped into a long position here on this wick. I switched bullish from bearish, sorry, because of this wick to the upside. But hey, for me, this is not, I would never long here in my life. I would long as low as possible from this range, but not on this pump, especially because we're hitting a massive resistance level, okay? It's the point of control from the volume traded the last 7-8 days, This is suicide long right there. This is a suicide long. We're hitting 618. We are in a very small local downtrend here for the last few days. Yeah, you want to long here. You want to take profits at this resistance zone, and you want to protect your position right away, because we're hitting resistance. Overall, still leaning a little bit bullish. I think we could correct a little bit. If we consolidate, we could get that leg up to claim this $17,100 range. So, yeah. Okay, Dogecoin. Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Is there anything exciting on Dogecoin? Massive volatility here. Hey, we actually hit a very important resistance level the last few days. Come on, we're getting rejected from the 11 cent range. You might think this box over here, at 11 cents. You know, there was a massive pump here, breaking through that box, breaking through the support level on Dogecoin. Obviously, we had the massive big FUD coming out from FTX that collapsed the price. Anyway, the price was getting exhausted. If we do take a look at the lower time frames, you know, this created a swing failure right there from this high. So this wasn't going anywhere at this point. You know, there was this was a good shorting opportunity right there. Obviously, swing failure from the high. You pump down, you correcting back up to 50%, 618 levels, you know, nice risk to reward short right there. Massively bearish, broke down from this level that has been respected as support, just about hitting that level a few days ago. Support. Yeah, you're getting supported. We're coming back down. We're getting resistance from that level and coming down to this support level. Yeah, this is just a big trading range on Dogecoin. You know, obviously, look at these levels. They are really, really respected after the breakout. Bang, nice little day trade right over here. From this 9-cent level all the way up to 10.5 cents. You know, that was a pretty nice move up. And this is what we wait for a lot of times on the channel, right? We're waiting for that big volume breakout on the lower time frames to get respected at that support range. So what can I say about Doge? It's got massively rejected, of course, from these highs. Coming back down to this support range. You know, I would wait right now because we've bounced so many times from this level that I would be waiting for another trading range. So we've bounced so many times from highs and lows. This could bounce up, bounce down. If it breaks down, this range that has been resistance and support will likely get rejected to come back down to claim the low. So we want to get out of this trading range. You know, how many times can we bounce in a range? We want to get out of that range and then look at big support levels to jump into those trades. So overall, yeah, what can I be, bullish or bearish on Doge? You know, I haven't got a clue. You know, when I take a look at this chart, you know, these kind of pump and dumps, you know, Doge is a pump and dump meme coin. It's a pump and dump meme coin. You know, the analysis on this is just so hard. You know, I've only traded Doge a few times, but when I trade it, I'm extremely protective. I'm in and out the trade. It's a very very difficult cryptocurrency. You will hardly ever see me trade Doge. Once in a while when I see those levels very, very clear. But yeah, I mean, this is a very, very hard cryptocurrency to trade. Very, very volatile. I would be waiting for the next trading range, basically, okay? We have a clear resistance zone where we could get a bounce. We have bounced already once. You know, I would wait for the next trading range. We break down here. There's a high possibility in getting this bounce from this level. And if we bounce up, there's a high chance that we get rejected from the 9.1 cent, guys. You know, very, very highly probable also. I would be waiting for the next trading range in between 7.5 cents and 9.1 cent level, guys, for those trading opportunities. Right now, it's just been, we've been here for the last few days inside of this range, bouncing up and down. So, you know, wait for a breakout. Same scenario. If we break above the 11 cent level, the 11 cent range, yeah, I would think that level is very likely to get one quick bounce. You know, it's bounced twice here back in November once we broke above it. It's been resistance right now at this moment. We have a clear breakout and we get near that level. We are likely going to get bounce up to the highs, right? So breakout, bounce, claim the highs. It's just likely to happen. Huge wick on the 5-minute chart on BTC. Yeah, massive wick on this one. AJ, if that is it. Long the next tweet on Doge. TA is out the window. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Doge is such a unpredictable coin for analysis. Chainlink, 19,000% pump. TA on X1 coin, please. They launching their satellite on the 15th. X1 or XI. Was it X1 or XI? Meta X. Is it this one? I'm not sure if it's this one. But anyway, yeah, we want to try and avoid some altcoins. You forgot about Ethereum. You got that damn right. 5-minute chart, Andy. Let's take a look at 5-minute chart on Bitcoin. A big wick on the 5-minute chart. Big wick this one. There's not much here. Yeah, I don't think that this is any kind of swing failure or anything. We are hitting resistance, but yeah, I think higher is likely. I'm looking for higher on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Ethereum, okay? We'll do some Ethereum analysis here for the community because, yeah, we'll do some Ethereum analysis. We haven't taken a look at Ethereum. Let's go to the daily chart and just remember where we're at. On Ethereum. Yeah, what can we take a look at here on Ethereum? I think there's not much going on. We talked about this insane resistance zone at the 1,300 here for the last few days. Getting rejected from this zone, coming down. We actually broke a little bit of uptrend structure. Strange because Bitcoin hasn't broken uptrend structure and Ethereum has. Ethereum has proven to actually lead the market several times the last few months. So is Ethereum leading the market here? And Bitcoin will finally get a massive drop in the next coming days because Ethereum has actually lost support trend line. It's got a massive bounce from this daily. Is the volume large with this breakdown? Let's take a look at the Ethereum USDT perpetual chart on Bybit. I mean, yeah, this does have. Let's just mark these levels on the chart on Ethereum on the USDT perpetual, right? Let's just do a clean chart so you can guys see, you know, these major levels that have been respected. Daily levels right over here. So let's get the green horizontal line. Daily close and open right over here. Right, so bang. Let's get that level there. This level has been respected. This level is broken. I will be very much interested in potential retest of resistance, right? If we do break that daily level, bang, a retest of resistance to continue down is a great trade. Has been proven to be massive resistance and support, right? Resistance, support. We break down, it will be likely resistance to claim the lows. So there's a potential trade scenario on Ethereum there. If we do have a large volume breakdown, question is, you know, I mean, we are creating higher lows. I wouldn't pay too much attention on this trend line. Yes, the volume is high on this breakdown. Broken out here from this higher low trend line on Ethereum. So it looks like it's breaking a little bit of structure. Volume is relatively high, not massive. It's, you know, it's relatively high on this move to the downside. We're going to focus right now because we are likely hitting resistance also on Ethereum. Volume is very low on this pump. You know the deal. When the bulls have low volume and the bears have high volume, who are the ones that are leading the market, guys? The bears. Where can you see that? With volume. You've got massive move down in volume. This consolidation, the bulls have hardly any volume at all against the bears. what happens? We collapse back down. So yeah, this is what has happened. We have had a move down with pretty nice high volume on the lower time frames, such as the 1 hourly, right? So I think let me just take a look at the fixed volume profile here 1 second. I mean, it looks like I'm doing analysis on my own here and I'm not live. It's massive resistance. We got value area low. We got the 618 almost at the $1,250. Hey, you know, we've got this spike low here where we do have massive volume. You know, Ethereum's at massive resistance, no doubt. 618 value area low from this trading range, all right, for the last, 8 days. There is a high chance that Ethereum can correct down at least to this consolidation level in the next coming hours, right? There's a potential scalp scenario here from this range, at least to the 618 consolidation range, so the 1,230 high probability scenario here to happen in the next coming hours. These are going to be scalping scenarios. Overall, even though we broke this higher low trend line, we are in a, we're still creating higher lows. Perfect touch to 50% Fibonacci from this pump. And right now we are touching from the low to the highs below 50, in between 50 and 618. The 618 is slightly lower at 1,212. We hit 1,215 just a couple of days ago. Yesterday, sorry. Massive daily level. It was an imminent bounce from this level, okay? Must have been talked about yesterday. Possibly, I can't remember right now, but yeah, epic bounce on that daily level on Ethereum. That has been proven to be a big resistance zone. Bounce was, imminent at this range. Like I said, we're hitting resistance at this moment, guys. Not looking great. 618 is at this range of 1,250. From this drop, value area low, we've broken a little bit of structure. Maybe a move down here is going to happen, and then maybe a leg up, or maybe even claim the lows. Overall, that we have a high probability move down here to 1,230 range on Ethereum. It's a high probability move right there. Really about 1.5% move. Yeah. Yep. Remember, guys, my favorite trading platform is Bybit. Tomorrow, I do have an interview with the CEO of Bybit. Many questions, very interesting interview that will be launched tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow evening, Central European time. It's gonna be epic because Bybit has big things coming in the future. I've got really interesting questions for him. They do still have available that $30,000 worth of bonus, okay? Make sure to check it out, guys. $30,000 worth of bonus down below to be claimed on Bybit. This is my favorite trading platform. It's the only platform that I use for trading crypto. Of course, we do have PrimeXBT. PrimeXBT is my favorite trading platform to trade stock market using crypto, which is phenomenal. They also got an insane bonus down below, okay, guys? Make sure to check it out down below here. I've got both tutorials, video tutorials on Bybit and PrimeXBT. Guys, I'm not sure if you must have heard about Medieval Empires. They're going to have their token launch in the next 10 days. The link is down below in the description, guys. If you want to join here, sign up for early access. Medieval Empires, there's going to be huge marketing on this. And yeah, basically, check it out, guys. The link is down below in the description. This is going to be an insane game that is going to be launched very soon. And I do know that the marketing behind this is going to be, pretty impressive. Check it out, guys, down below. The link is in the description. Now, let's... Andy, isn't there a bearish Quasimodo in higher time frames? And the entry point of Quasimodo is 17,200. I guess that's a head and shoulder, right? Let's take a look at that. Mark Dirch, thank you very much for supporting in the comment section, guys. Maybe a lot of people do not know how to use. They are experienced with other trading platforms, but not with Bybit and PrimeXBT. You got full video tutorials to learn how to use the platforms, okay? In the comment section right now. So hitting the inner shoulder and the dropping down with the head to 16,400 and 16,600. Wow. I mean, let's take a look at this head and shoulder Quasimodo that Tesson is saying here in the comment section. Right. Right. Oh no, Hamet, sorry. Let me just take a look here quickly. Bearish Quasimodo in the higher time frames, and the entry point of the Quasimodo is 17,200 with a confluence with the breaker there. Higher time frames, I guess 4 hourly. 17,200. Yeah, I don't see this. And isn't there a bearish Quasimodo on the higher time frames? Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. A head and shoulders basically. And if it's a Quasimodo, I guess it's very, very deformed. I'm not sure if you're talking about something like this. You know, this is definitely very, very deformed for a head and shoulder. This is definitely a Quasimodo. Yeah, you'd have to give me some more coordinates in the comment section because, yeah, I cannot see it. Yep, on the 4 hourly time frame. Head and shoulder Quasimodo. I mean, yeah, I could not see it. You know, there's no head and shoulder right here. And 17,200 being the entry point. Yeah, no, definitely not. I can't see it. What would be the best long entry? Yeah, best scalp long entry. If I do get stopped out of the rest of this position that I entered today, taking a look at the lower time frames on Bitcoin, you know, if we were to have that leg down here and consolidate at this 16,800 range with low volume, even slightly below, to the 618 from this pump at 16,750, it would be an ideal long for a risk to reward. You know, just because this wick gives me confidence that we could get another leg up here on the BTC price. To expect this kind of scenario, right? Swing failure from this low, come back down to 618, get people confused, thinking that we are going to go lower and finally have that leg up. Similar scenario here also could happen. Ben M, what's up, handsome? Me website, ask for wallet address. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's totally safe. You can put your details there. You can, of course, you know, this is basically to acquire some of the tokens of the launch. Yeah, I mean, you can follow the steps here, sign up for early access, and definitely put some of your details. Yeah, absolutely safe. This is going to be, they're going to have the token launch, the MeEE token, launched in the next 10 days. And this is going to be launched on Bybit. It's going to be launched on Pools, TrustPad. It's going to be launched on several different exchanges and pads. So, yeah, there's going to be big marketing on this. And it seems promising, you know. Obviously, they are launching, you know, in this brutal bear market, you know, where everything's getting destroyed, everything's a scam, everything's going to go to zero. But, you know, they are there and they are, you know, they have big people behind this project and they're going to make the most of it to make it succeed. Andy, thank you very much for that benchmark content. You're amazing. Emre, you are amazing. You are amazing also. Emre has been supporting the channel and following me for months and months and months. guys, I'm sorry if this live stream has been a little bit boring. I can see people falling out. I mean, live streams, I'm going to do a video update. Some people like video updates. Some people like live streams. I've been talking a little bit too much today, not giving enough educational content. But, yeah, I'm giving those explanations, guys, as well. You know, this is a massive resistance zone as well. You know, the reason why I'm taking profits from this long and protecting is because, guys, this is a huge level, 16,950. This level was talked about yesterday. It's a big resistance zone. If I'm in any type of long position at lower levels from the swing failure, resistance is always a take profit zone. Yes, I do see this level potentially being hit as we are still, you know, in this bullish trend for the last few weeks, holding this massive support range in between 16,500 and 16,700. Yeah, I do see that happening. If this level is lost, guys, yeah, well, this is going to get exciting. It's going to be extremely bearish. It's not going to be bearish. It's going to be extremely bearish. If we lose the $16,500 and we're only $400 away, if we lose that level in the next coming days, or in between today and tomorrow, there's going to be an emergency live stream to show you that this is extremely bearish and we are likely to continue to the downside to even claim these lows, guys, and talk about some major levels and trading scenarios. So subscribe to the channel. If that does happen, we're doing an emergency live stream. Guys, hit that like button on your way out, says Mark Dutch. Thank you very much, my man, for that insane support. I did see Seb here was joining also the live stream just a few minutes ago. Thank you very much, moderators. Thank you guys for the insane support. I will do another live stream or video update. I mean, live stream hasn't performed too well. Maybe it's going to be a video update. If video updates perform better with likes and watches, I will do more video updates because some people just don't want to watch, you know, crazy guy on the internet talk too much and not go straight to the point. So video updates are probably going to perform better. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.